let's go ahead and head over to the high-level area. So in the high-level area, we will go ahead and show you how Thief works, as well as a larger-scale dynamic event. So I talked a little bit about how we want our combat to be very active, to be very dependent on position, and nowhere is that more true than with the thief profession. The thief profession is a very active profession that, because they don't wear heavy armor and their health, they don't have the most health in the game, they need to constantly be on guard and making sure that their attacks hit for the most, as well as that they are dodging incoming damage from monsters. So yeah, let's just go ahead and grab a mob here. All right. So the thief is the first profession that we revealed that uses pistols. Sarah here has equipped double pistols, which will allow her to do some devastating attacks. You'll see that one of the things, go ahead and show some dodging, because you're taking a ton of damage. One of the things that we have, as I mentioned, we never want someone just to be standing there taking all the damage. We have dodging in the game that allows you to literally avoid attacks, avoid incoming damage. So a good player will keep an eye on when attacks are coming and be able to dodge out of them. Dodging does not come for free. You'll see on the right there's a blue energy bar. As Sarah dodges, she uses up her energy bar. So one of the things that's cool and specific to the thief profession that's very different from the other professions in the game is if you look at the 5 weapon skills here, there are no cooldown timers. Instead, a thief relies on an energy pool we call initiative to get her attacks, her weapon skills off. What this allows a thief to do is a thief has a lot more latitude to chain a bunch of attacks together if they decide, you know what, I want to do a really high damage finale. One of the ways we do this is, let's go ahead and go back to pistol and show unload. Unload is a particularly powerful attack that, because she's pulling off of her initiative and there's no cooldown, she can do 2 unloads back to back and really take a mob down quickly. Of course, that's a strategic choice that a thief does, because in depleting all of their initiative, they're going to be vulnerable for a period of time. We could go ahead and show stealth. Obviously, one of the key things behind a thief would be their ability to stealth. Unlike other games, stealth is not unlimited in Guild Wars 2. Stealth is a very powerful ability, and so we want it to be something that players use strategically, as opposed to something that they kind of is a safety net that they have on all the time. So there is, in fact, a timer on stealth. It is not unlimited. It should be used. With careful forethought. One of the other abilities that's unique to the thief profession is something we call shadow step, which is the ability to teleport in and out of combat quickly. Okay. And what Sarah's showing now is that she's gone ahead and switched to dagger, which provides another very powerful skill called Leaping Death Blossom, which she did a pretty good job of using just now. Let's see. The last thing about Thief that really explains why she's called a thief is the thief has the ability to steal weapons away from the monster she's fighting and use them against her. So in the case of the Moa, she'll be able to steal a handful of feathers. You'll notice the skill bar changed. And she used them on the Moa. The feathers basically blind the Moa and stop them from attacking for a brief period of time. So you'll see that between Shadow Step, having to use stealth, also the thief has a backstab ability that is very much dependent on what position she's in when she attacks a mob. The thief has to be even more mindful than other professions as to where they are on the battlefield, what's happening, and what's going on, because we very much want players to be playing and looking at their tune as opposed to studying the UI all the time while they're in combat. Yeah. We're trying to find some giant tree-like. Oh, that looks like, yeah, there we go. Oak-hearts are particularly fierce opponents.
An example of shadow step again, a little bit from a further distance now.
Yeah. So again, it allows the thief to get in close really, really quickly. And if you're particularly skilled, you have a way of like getting in a couple attacks and then jumping out very quickly. There you go. So what Sarah did just there is she went ahead and switched weapons. There's a one key way to swap weapons that completely changes the first 5 skills that you have available.